Hello, welcome back to my channel. Oh, absolutely not. This has to go. Okay, that's a little better. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, I have just gotten out of the shower because I actually look like a drowned rat. And I have no makeup on and then I'm so pale. Might be the lighting, I don't know, but I'm also a ghost. So, but we're working with it. Work with what you've got, people. I haven't had any sleep. I'm gonna close this door because I think my brother's asleep. Locked in, folks. It is currently 8 o'clock in the morning, and as everyone probably knows who watches this, because pretty much they're just my friends because I'm currently irrelevant at the moment and nobody else watches my videos. But anyway, it is 8 o'clock and I don't get up in the morning, but I am up and I'm a little bit awake because I just had the shower. Let me give you a rough timeline of how last night to this morning went for me. At about maybe 12 o'clock, I started feeling cramps. I felt like I was going to be sick, started getting a blocked nose, and I was like, holy crap, what is wrong with me? I feel awful. So I spoke to my mum on the phone and I was like, oh mum, all I want is you right now, because she's not here, she's at my nan's. So that was sad, because you know, like when you're sick, all you want is your mum. That's how I feel. And then it got to about maybe 9 o'clock and I was just sitting watching YouTube videos on my and Netflix as well. I was swapping between the two because I was so bored. So I was doing that, and then it got to about 11:30 and boy oh boy was I crook at that point. So I called my mum, very upset, at 11 o'clock at night. She was already asleep. Partly I sort of thought about that, but then I also thought she'd pick up because she's my mum. But she did pick up, and then I spoke to her for a little bit and I was really upset because I was so sick. And then I said goodbye to her because she obviously had to go to bed and she's working from my nan's house at the moment, so she still had to get up at the time she'd get up for work. And then it got to, and then I tried to go to sleep at that time. So 11 o'clock, I finally tried to go to sleep. I had to like sit up with like 4 cushions and sleep like sitting up like this. I've done it before and it's actually pretty comfortable, so don't knock it till you try it. I couldn't get to sleep because my nose was blocked, like to the point where I was sneezing so many times that I was like, oh my god, just stop it. And I was so annoyed because I don't just sneeze once, I sneeze like 10 times, which is very annoying. I started to like read a little bit of a book because my mum says when you can't go to sleep, don't go on your phone, go read a book because that'll tire you out, right? So that's what I tried to do. And I read some of the book and I was like, wow, I'm feeling tired now. So I went to try to go to sleep. No sleep. So then it got to about maybe 4:30 and I was still awake. So I went on my phone. I had a little bit of a look on TikTok because that's what I do. I go on TikTok and I have an account, so I mean you should go follow me. Just a thought, you know, food for thought. Who says that? I swear one of my teachers used to say that all the time. Who was it? He would always say food for thought, and he'd teach us like university level crap. And we were like, we're year 10, we don't know what you're talking about. And someone actually said that to him and he got so cross at us and we were like, what do you want us to do? Like, I don't know. But it was very attractive, so I made up for it. Anyway, you don't even care about that either. I don't know why I keep talking about irrelevant things that aren't actually a part of what I'm trying to say. All right, let's get back to it. So it was 4:30 and I went on my phone on TikTok, and then my brother woke up at that time because he had to start work at like 5, I think. And then I pretty much sat on my phone for about an hour or so. So then it got to like 7 o'clock. No, that's not an hour. Maybe 6:30. I tried to go back to sleep again, and I just couldn't. And I tossed and turned, and then it started getting light outside. It got to about maybe 7 o'clock, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wake up. So I went on my phone for a bit longer, and then, why am I so close? I went on my phone for a bit longer, and my battery's about to die, but we're gonna keep going. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video, because I'm not doing anything else. So I came in here, had a shower, and I'm going to do a fake tan. No idea why, because I'm not seeing, actually that was a lie, I know exactly why. I am bored as frick. Like, really, I'm so bored. Because we're in isolation, and you know, I don't have a job because my job closed down. So now I'm at home doing nothing every day, and when I actually had a job, that was still all I left the house for. So now I don't leave the house at all. So, you know. Anyway, I just watched like 5 Olivia Neal videos, and she has the most amazing accent. I could listen to her talk all day. And she self-tan, or not self-tans, she like self-tans, goes into sunbeds, or she went on a holiday and she tanned on a holiday. And I was like, I don't want to be a ghost anymore, so now she's got me in the mood. But I mean, I'm not going anywhere to show anyone, so what is the point? But I'm gonna do it anyway. We're back and we're live. As you can tell, my hair has fully dried, so it has been like an hour since I recorded the last thing because my camera died. So that's cool. And oh my god, look at that. What? Gross. And now I can't even go to a hairdresser because they're closed. Thanks a lot, coronavirus. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot.
3+ hours. Now, do I spray it on the mint? On the mitt or on me? How do I? Oh boy, that is dark. If this goes terribly wrong, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I'm supposed to like blend it in, but it's not exactly happening. You know what? Oh, dang. I will be back once I've got it on because your sis isn't getting naked on camera. Okay? Okay. Okay, boys and girls, so we are back in business. I put the tan on, and at the moment it literally looks disgusting. Okay, so I decided that while I'm waiting for my tan to, you know, cure, I am going to do unpopular opinions. I have seen it floating around, lots of people doing them, but I saw Adam Waith's. Is that how you say his name? Yeah, Adam Waith. First one, ketchup or tomato sauce should be fridge cold. No, it goes in the cupboard, but if it's in the fridge, I eat it as well. I mean, it's tomato sauce. Who doesn't like tomato sauce, right? I just saw one. Someone said that tea sucks. I'm sorry. But that opinion you should have kept to yourself. I'm offended. I drink tea every day. Taylor Swift doesn't have any award-worthy albums. How can you... See, I listen to a few Taylor Swift songs, but I'm not like really into her. But I mean, she's won awards for her music before, so how can you say it's not award-worthy? I mean, obviously it is. She won the award, didn't she? Oh, I'm getting worked up, mate. Getting worked up. The smartphone is the most dangerous device you've ever touched. Honestly, yeah. Everyone seems to have a phone. Freaking like kids at 8 years old have phones now. Anything you could ever want or like need is on just one device. I mean, I like having a phone. It's very convenient. It's a hard topic. You know what I mean? Like, it's very convenient and you can access a lot of different things on it, but it's not just positive things you can access. Like, there's a lot of negative things you can access as well, which is what some people struggle with. Like, the phones really impact, like, people's mental health and even physical well-being. Alright, you are the reason your life has turned out as it has. That's kind of yes and no. Like, the decisions you make have led up to like this moment. Like, if I didn't decide that I wanted to do YouTube, I wouldn't be making this video. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of other people in your life, a part of your life, maybe not even a part of your life, that have an impact on your decisions that you make that then get you to that place. So I think it does have a lot to do with you, but listening to other people's like opinions and inputs and what they think should happen or what they think shouldn't happen very much impacts those decisions. So I feel like everybody has a part in how everybody ends up. You know what I mean? That might have not made sense. It's okay to fart in front of your significant other. I mean, I think so. I mean, you get to him. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? If the goal of the relationship isn't to eventually get married and be committed forever, then what's the point? Alright, so I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like I take after my mum. Like, my mum was only ever with my dad, although times are very different right like now. Our generation, actually, just the generation, it's so different. Like, people have many different relationships, and that's okay too. I mean, you do you, whatever you want, but my personal opinion, I don't really see the point in having a relationship with someone if you can't see yourself marrying them, or you don't see them in your future. Like, not even marrying them, like, you don't see them as part of your future. Because a lot of couples like are together for a long time and they don't get married, so it's not the point of getting married, it's whether you like see them as being a part of your future and the rest of your life. And I just don't think it's worth being committed to someone and putting all your energy into something that you know is going to end and that it's not going to last because you don't see them in your future. Do you know what I mean? I think another YouTuber was talking about this as well. I can't remember who it was. No, I can't remember. Maybe moving on to something that's not so deep. Waking up early rules. No. Watching a movie at home is better than watching a movie in the theaters. I definitely prefer watching movies at home, but that's because I like being home. But if my mum like says, do you want to go to the movies? Of course I want to go to the movies with her, you know. I mean, it's nice to go out, it's nice to stay in. Saying that everything happens for a reason is as annoying as it is meaningless. I actually think everything does happen for a reason, but I don't think it's meaningless. No, that's a very harsh thing to go for, I think. I have no desire to ever visit theme parks. I love theme parks. They're expensive as heck, but I mean, I think they're sick. I love roller coasters and like adrenaline rushes. I really love that. I want to go skydiving so bad, honestly. But the weird thing is, I could never bungee jump, ever. Oh my god, look at my fingers. Women should be allowed to use the men's room when our line's too long. You know what? Honestly, that's a fair point, but I wouldn't. Because normally the men's toilets are gross. Aren't they? I've never really been in men's toilets, so yeah. Star Wars should have stopped at one film. Absolutely. I hate Star Wars. Honestly, it's so boring. Okay, I probably shouldn't be so harsh on it. I'm not a fan of Star Wars. It's not really my cup of tea. Milk in the cup first, then the tea. Absolutely not. Disgusting.
Disgusting!
We need to put the tea bag in, the water, let it brew, and then the milk. And then take the tea bag out and then enjoy. So I kind of fell asleep for an hour. So it's like 1 o'clock or something, and I was supposed to keep it on till 1:45, but I'm kind of impatient at the moment. I am quite cold and I want to go back to sleep, so I'm gonna wash it off now. So I had a shower, washed off the tan. It turned out quite nicely. I mean, it develops for the next 4 to 6 hours. But I've had a shower, taken it off, moisturised and all that jazz. And now I think I'm going to have a nap. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next video. I don't know how to speak English. Like, who am I? You know? Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.